Hello, welcome to Horror Monster Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new NECA 7-inch 2022 SDCC The Thing poster art exclusive figure from John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm super excited about this figure. It features the LED light head, which is a really cool concept to recreate the poster art with the iconic burst of light. And it has two interchangeable and removable face plates, so you can have like the light burst or just like the face lit up on its own. And I'm really excited about this. It's a really cool exclusive. It was about $50, so it's kind of on the more expensive side for, you know, their typical figures, but this is definitely worth it. It's super cool. It's an awesome collector's piece, and the value of this thing is just going to skyrocket through the years, although I never plan on selling it. But like, the value is definitely there, even though it's a $50 7-inch figure. So let's go ahead and spin this around and take a closer look. Before we look at the figure, I just want to show you guys the box up close because it has some cool effects on there. So this is, it's got like a cool little 3D panel on here, which isn't really showing up too well on camera, but it gives the character some depth. Hopefully it's kind of showing up for you guys. There it goes. That's pretty cool. Back here has some art panels. On the bottom of here has the instructions for replacing the batteries in the head. When we open it up, we have that image, and then here is the figure itself. So let's go ahead and pop them out. Alright guys, so here is the figure out of the packaging, and it looks amazing. I mean, even with it not lit up, I like the way the rays are done. There's some nice blue, translucent blue shading here as it fans out. Let's go ahead and pop off this faceplate. And that's what it looks like underneath. Now to turn it on, you remove the top of the parka. And there's there's 3 batteries in here, and here's the back of the switch. I went ahead and took out the screw. They have a piece of plastic in there to keep the batteries from dying while it's in storage or shipping. Turning it on, looks like that, so it's super bright. We'll get them all fixed up with that in a second. But standard neck movement, although you're not going to be able to move too much here. You're not really going to want to anyway. Single joints in the suit, but it does allow for 90 degrees of articulation. Standard wrist joint here where you have full swivel, and then some pretty decent wrist movement. The parka is a, I'm just saying, is whatever jacket it is. Who knows? I live in Texas, so I'm not used to jackets. But it's a soft PVC, so it is somewhat pliable. So you do have some waist movement here. You have full rotation and then just a little bit of pivot, not a whole lot. We have standard hip joints, and then we have single jointed knee again, but it does allow for near 90 degrees of rotation or movement. And there is a swivel on the knee too. The boot does have a full swivel, but there is no, ooh, you know what? They hit it pretty well. There is an ankle joint right here, and it has some pitch, but not a whole lot. As far as the paint app is really nice. There's some nice tones on here. Again, this is just a recreation of the poster art. I like the blues used over the black, and then we have some snow effect here when we get down to the boots. Overall, it's really well done. So let's go ahead and put this guy back on, and it has a little key feature right here. Keys in that, so it kind of like locks it into place, and it does a fairly good job of doing that. So that's on there, and then it's poke-yoked, so there is a large and a small side, so you can't mess it up when you put it on as far as it's upside down or not. Just do like that. So you want to turn it on. We're going to do this, and I'll turn off the lights here in a second, and we'll do the swap outs on the face. But here we go. So let's go ahead and turn the lights out. All right, guys, so here's what it looks like all illuminated, and it's pretty badass. I mean, this is a killer piece. And then let's go ahead and swap out to the other faceplate. Get this guy out of there. Trying not to blind you guys in the camera. There we go, that's what that looks like. But it's a nice bright LED. Alright guys, so that's about all there is to go over on this figure. I absolutely love it. I will probably be putting it back in the box though, because it's kind of the collector I am. This may be my favorite NECA figure to date. You guys probably know how much of a huge fan I am of The Thing, John Carpenter's version anyway. I do like the original, but I mean, I might get murdered for this, but like I feel like John Carpenter's is the better film. I know it's kind of blasphemous, but for me it is. The prequel that they did in, what was it, 2011 or something, it was okay. It was a shame that you know, they were kind of forced to use CGI stuff. I think it was ADI or somebody who was doing a bunch of really cool practical effects for that, and it got ixnayed by the studio, I think. But anyway, this movie is absolutely my favorite. Botine's work is absolutely incredible on it, and it's just so iconic, and to have an action figure of the poster is just really freaking cool. Again, I got this SDCC. Who knows how expensive it'll be in the aftermarket or in the years to come if you're watching this later on. But dude, it is so freaking cool. Again, it is probably my favorite figure to date, and it's worth every penny. NECA has teased some creature design stuff that they're going to do for the license, and I have all of the Soda Toys deal, like the kennel dog setup and everything, but I can't wait to see what NECA does. I just really excited to see what they do with this license. I like the McCready figures and the things that we have so far, and I can't wait to see what's next. But this is probably, and I have pretty much every horror related NECA figure ever done. This right now is my favorite. I like it that much. So if you can get it, go out and snag it. I will leave you with a lights out 360 video spin of this dude. And as always, feel free to leave me questions or comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. Feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later.